Okay, gone live. Waiting a little bit for everybody to get here and make some collage papers today and whatever else. I got some happy mail. I got a surprise in from Amazon. So hopefully everybody will have a nice morning and work on something creative themselves. So, hi Patio. Little hand waving. How you doing? How was your weekend? Waiting for everybody to come on in. Sharon, Angie. Hi, Angie. You're up early, Angie. Although I think you get up early anyway, don't you? Dawn. Hi, Colleen. Colleen. Now she's up early. Colleen is up early. This is not Colleen's time of day. Oh, good to see you, Colleen. D. Ritchie. Okay. All right. Let us know what happens, Angie, after you get it done. Scrap Girl 12, Mama 4, Catherine and her creations. Dawn. I know it is shocking that you're up this early. C. Clue or CK. I think we call her CK. B. I'm gonna drink my lemon water here. And Maseki. Janet. Good morning. Oh, Keisha comes on this coming weekend. Okay. Thanks, Angie, for the update. Yeah, she wasn't on this week. She's probably getting all the invoices done and getting ready for the next round. Just how do you be? Yeah, I said hi to B. Hi, Debbie Bruce. Thank you again, Debbie. I emailed you this morning. Thank you so much. Who else am I missing? And Janet is. I think she's decided on the Mother Goose zine swap. This is one of Janet's zines here. I just keep it with it so to remind me. They're going to do a Mother Goose zine swap at Janet's. So if you're interested in making a zine, we'll show you how, and it'll show you have plenty of time and all that. But if you want to be on the Mother Goose zine swap, let me find Janet again. Then Janet's channel is where you'll find all that information because she's going to be the one hosting it. So if y'all are interested in making a Mother Goose zine and swapping, then let Janet know. Either she'll be streaming. I think she's streaming today, or message her on Instagram so that she'll know that you're interested. Let's see who else. Missy, Louise. I'm trying not to miss anybody, especially when everybody first comes in. You think it's on? Woo woo! Yeah, I think she wanted to get 20 or so interest, to do it to start it. So I think she's pretty much close to that. Let's see. Well, who else? Good morning, my little snapdragon. How you doing, Pacola? Good to see you. Thinking about it and worrying about whether or not you can do it or won't be good enough. Just stop that nonsense and try it. There you go, Janet. Let me turn my fan down here. It's a little blowing in my face. And yeah. So Hubster, his test came back negative. So he went back to work today. I'm fine. So yeah, that's all that's going on here. Drinking my lemon water. Let's see what else. Sharon R, Linda Renz, Pamela Kane. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Let's see. I think I've said hi to everyone. I said hi to Mama 4. So yeah, yes, B. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that. So we are going to make collage. It's been a while. We used to make these quite often from scratch, making collage papers from scratch. It's been a while. So I'm gonna stock up on some papers. And you can jelly plate. Y'all know a lot of y'all jelly plate. I've jelly plate. I got a jelly plate. Well, he ain't jelly plating today. We're gonna glue and paint and make painty papers, make collage papers out of magazine images, paint, and pretty much it. Um, Matte medium is what I use for glue. I'm gonna put down some brown paper on the desk to not make a mess. And oh no, that's all right. That's fine with me. I didn't even think nothing of it. Hi, Kimberly. Julie Topaz, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So I will go to the post office tomorrow to get my stack of stuff mailed out. I got a big stack here. I'm not going to do napkins again. Here's my big stack here. I'm not going to do napkins again until the holidays because pretty much all the napkins now are holiday napkins. So yeah, I never did get the silver cards made for the month of July because I gave away napkins all month, so I didn't do this. I didn't do the silver cards, but I do need to go back into my color book and see. Hang on, let me get that here and see what color I want to do for August because today's the 1st of August. So, and I try to make little cards. Maybe we'll try to make some cards out of one of these. I just have to decide the color. Let's see. Well, let me just flip while we're talking. So, I just have to decide the color that I want to do for August. These are the size cards that I make to give away. I try to make 8 or 9 and give away all but one that I want to keep in my book. So these are there's the red one. There's the purple one. There's the purple pages. There's the pink card and the pink pages. I could make dark green. Maybe dark green. I need a dark green. I did an olive green. I did a lime green, which I don't think is very lime green, but yeah, what the card was. But let's see. Blue. June was a teal, and I don't think I made a teal page. I haven't made the page. And then let's see, I got gray, black, white, brown. See, July was going to be silver. Not happening. So I don't know. And of course, I could double up because a couple of these months we did 2 pages a month. So it wasn't like a page a month. There's the gold. I think I'm going to do gold in December. So anyway, yeah, so we'll just see. What it doesn't really matter. I'm just sending you out a card with color. But yeah. All right, so there's that project. I do have cards cut over here. They're just a little bit different size, but they fit in the little book easily. Hi, Tina. Good morning. How you doing? Hope you're okay. Hi, Barb. Chicken pot pie. Terry Brett. Who else? Lucette. Who else am I making? Debbie E. Actually, I'm glad to see Debbie because she left a comment. Now, and this is one of those things that you just you find out when you have a YouTube channel and you stream. Somebody after Debbie had left a nice comment, under that comment, those guys, the little kind of creepy ones, they leave a comment on somebody else's comment. Oh, I really like you. I would love to meet, that kind of stuff. Well, it was under Debbie's comment. So Debbie left a nice comment, and that comment was under Debbie's comment. So I blocked him. And then I said, oh my gosh, it was under Debbie's comment. I hope I didn't block Debbie, or Deb, but she's here. So obviously I didn't block her, but it was a concern. I said, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't, here she is right there. Yeah, it was a creepy bot. Well, what it was, a bot or somebody, and I don't know. But anyway, my point is they commented under Deb. And so when I blocked that person, because it was under Debbie's comment, I said, oh, I hope I didn't block Debbie or Deb, sorry. But apparently not, because she is here. So that's good. Hey, Rachel. Rachel's our ASMR. She loves her ASMR. So, drinking my lemon water, taking my beet chews, vitamin D, and I'm okay. Thanking the good Lord. Hubster went back to work today. His test showed negative. He went back to work today. Of course, he'll still mask up and all that because they make you. And but he had a whole bunch of people at work had the virus a couple weeks ago. So that's how he got it from work. So let's see. I said hi to Missy. Okay, well, so we're going to make collage papers today out of magazine images and paint. And we're going to do that in a little bit. Yes, he's at work, Rachel. Thank you. But my fan is blowing in my face. Let's see. I think I'll just turn it off. And of course, Malibu, she wants to come back up here now. She was, let me show you. I took a picture because it was so cute. I made her a little bed on the floor so she would not be up here all the time, but we'll see. I need to turn off my overhead light because there's a glare. I got my big studio light, so there should be plenty of light without the overhead light. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I know, Colleen. Let's see. Good morning, Dare, Donna, Kathy C. So anyway, my point was on the comment and the blocking the bot or whatever. If you ever feel like, you're blocked or you're muted or something, let the person in that stream know, because it could just have been something like that. Like, I'm thinking I'm blocking a bot and I accidentally blocked the person that the bot commented on. So just, don't, no one get your panties in a twist. All right. So, yes, that little bed didn't last long, did it? I made her a bed just so she would lay down on the bed, and look where she is. So, let's see. And thanks, Rachel, for the update on your peeps. I saw that on Facebook. Hi, Hedgie. Last Monday, I won the giveaway, and it came on Thursday. Oh, wow. That was quick. And you won again. And I have not sent, I think you did. I have not sent those out. I did not go to the post office all last week. So I'll go tomorrow. I'll get all the happy mail mailed out tomorrow. So I'm going to go tomorrow. And I know my Hobby Lobby is probably wondering where I was last week. So I didn't go to Hobby Lobby. And so they're probably wondering, where are you? Because I always go every Tuesday. And I didn't go. So they're probably wondering what happened to me. But that all being said, last week didn't get a chance to show this. I'm going to show it today. I got a bundle of happy mail here from, let me get my little card out here, from Jill C. And I don't know that she ever says her last name in chat. So unless I won't say, but Jill C, if she comes in and I see that her last name is showing, then I will say it. But we have another Jill. We have two Jills. I see not the one this morning, but there's a Jill that I see all over the place. And then this Jill I don't see everywhere. So she sent me a nice card in a bunch of fodder, and she made a journal. So she made a junk journal and sent me a whole junk journal. So I'm going to show that. And I'll put her card in the fibs book to make something. And with some of this stuff, I can make a fibs page for her. I'm way behind on the fibs pages. If I did just fib pages, I'd never even get them done just making fib pages, friends in the box. I would never get them done just if that's all I did was friends in the box pages. I would never stream anything else, literally, literally. Let's see, Mary Berry, who else has come in? Judy. So yeah. So I'm going to show that here in a minute. And then somebody on my porch this morning, Hubster said, there's a package from Amazon that was on the porch this morning. And I said, oh, I think I have a couple books coming. Let me look at my Amazon orders. I have a couple things coming tomorrow, maybe today, but I think it's supposed to be tomorrow. So let me look. Yes, tomorrow. I have a couple books coming tomorrow and Wednesday, but this was a big box and it wasn't like the book box. So again, if you want to tell me who it was that sent me this, because there was no the little paper in it, you have to tell Amazon that you want me to know, or whoever, that you want the gift to be known. You have to fill that little thing out. Otherwise, if they don't put one in. So somebody had already took a picture and showed Denise. At first, I thought it might have been Denise that sent it, but it wasn't. And I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I wanted to show y'all. Colleen, wait for it. Look, it's the scooter, the moped, or whatever you want to call it. So somebody sent me the Barbie moped. So we're going to open it. Oh my gosh, there it is. Isn't that so cute? So anybody that wants to fess up that sent this to me, I'll send you a thank you card. All right, so I'm gonna unbox it now, which requires a lot of clipping of plastic and stuff, and taking it out of the box. So I'm gonna do that now. So let's just take it apart, take the backing off. See, the whole thing comes out of the box like this. So we'll have her doing not just riding her bike, but now she'll be on a moped. If y'all missed it, if on my Instagram, I have all my girls doing different things. And so the last one that I post, oh, Kathy Arbor, nice. I just saw that. I just liked it. Kathy Arbor popped up there. So here's the last one I did. Let me get a sip of water here. Clipping and untwisting. Yeah. Yes, Tina. Okay, so here's the one that I posted, the monthly book club in the park. So if you go over there, you can look at. So I made the little books. It's a little Barbie bio. If you go over there, you can see it better because it doesn't show up very good on the phone here. So there's me, Sensible Sister, Annie, my daughter Annie. She has a Love Callie shirt on, and Janet. So I've yet to introduce Denise into this scenario, but I have some other, and I'm just kind of collecting them slowly. And I'm not going to show y'all all the girls until you see them, right? Until you see them in one of my scenarios, then I'll introduce them. I have them all right here, the four. But then this is crunchy. Then I'll start introducing. But anyway, you can see the bike in the background there. So this is the monthly book club in the park. And I'm saying, this book looks interesting. And Sista's going, yes, it does. I love I gave her the headphones. And then I made all the little books. And then Sista has her little pet over here. Her little dog is in the little bag over here. I have them all in my head, right? I have the whole thing, and you can't see it very well. Whoops. You can't see it very well, but look, there's the cats down there. Not that I'd take the cats to the park, but And so anyway, so book club in the park, and I said, this book looks interesting, and she says, yes, it does. And Annie and Janet are going, what? And then Janet goes, who's this Ken guy? And look, I have them all tilting their heads looking at Janet. Look. I love that. I love doing these. I just have so much fun doing these. Hi, Sylvian. Anybody else coming in? Um, let's see. So anyway, it's like Janet's going to be the snarky one. So if there's any snark to be had, it's going to be coming out of her mouth. Who's this Ken guy? I just had sorry if y'all don't think it's funny. I had so much fun, and then of course one of my favorites is this one, the herding cat one. There she is on her bike, right, with the cats, and going down the street with herding cats. So I really like that one. But thank you, Colleen. Colleen has one too. She's been doing a Barbie photography. So anyway, if you want to see them, they're all on my Instagram. They're all on my Instagram. And I do have one on Facebook too. But again, guys, I'm only on Facebook to post a few things here and there. Most everything I do is on Instagram or here on YouTube. Well, let me go find Colleen here. We'll show Colleen's girl here. So Colleen sitting out there in the sun. But I like her farm one. Let me find her farm. Let me find Colleen's farm one. So Colleen's girl has the truck. And she's on the farm. But she has a truck. So, if y'all are enjoying these, make sure you like everybody that you see that does it, because it's fun. You like the scarf? The way I did the scarf, Colleen, let me go back. The way I did the scarf, and Denise and we spent some time. This is when Denise was here, where we did that one together. So there's a wire. There's a wire in there. So I had this fabric, and I just put a wire in it, and then like gathered up the wire to make it look like it was blowing in the breeze. It worked, didn't it? It worked. So yeah, but it does take some time to do this setup. It does, like when I did this one with Janet and I playing chess in the park. I made these 3x3 squares and taped them down to a board. So that was quite the effort right there. So sometimes they take a long time. Your cat is watching us. Oh my gosh, CK. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna go now. I made her that bed, so I hope she'll use it. It's their bed. It's one of their blankets, but I brought it in here, which I usually don't bring them in here. Well, maybe not. Okay, you're gonna have to come up. You're gonna have to go up there, baby. Sorry. So anyway, it is fun to do because it's like doing a little story. It's like making little stories. And I don't do comics because I don't draw sequential art, but I follow a lot of the comic artists. And and I really respect them because that's a lot of work to do sequential art. And if you haven't, I don't know, let me show you Joshua Kimball. Let me see. Let me go to my YouTube on the phone. Hang on. And let me spell his name right. He's working with a publisher, and his sister wrote the book. Let's see. Let me find it. And he does amazing. This is what his YouTube channel looks like right there. Joshua Kimball. And I have this. I posted this. I have this book of his. Well, I have other books of his too, but I posted them on my Instagram channel. But he's doing. Let's see if I can find a place here. Let me just kind of skim to a place where you can see the work. But he's doing Elizabeth Barrett Browning, like a graphic novel bio, and he talks about it and everything on his show. Gives a description. Let me get past these ads, and now let me turn it sideways. Let's see if I can. So there he is right there. And so if y'all follow him and watch him work, because that's what he does. He works on his. All right, let's see if we can see him work on one here. So this is still in the black and white stage, but it's fascinating. To me, it's fascinating to watch. And the pages look amazing. This is just one of the stages. I wish I could let me see if I can get over to one of where he's starting to. And here's it later on, a couple hours later. He does it on he does it all digitally. And but when he gets done, it looks so dramatic. This is just the flats and everything. So you have to go watch him. You'll have to go watch him work. And so yeah. So go do that. Anyway, I said all that to say that I love to watch the comic artists do their books and their pages and everything, but I don't do that. I don't it takes a long time. He's doing this in a year, and he works full time. He's a full-time art director. So he's doing this like from well, he's on the West Coast, so he works like from 9 to 2 in the morning. So he's on really late for me because 9 West Coast time is 12 here. So sometimes he doesn't even start till 12 at night, right? But anyway, if y'all are any up late at night and just don't have anything to watch, you can probably catch Josh making his comic. So I can do sort of the same thing with my Barbies. I can have them do all kinds of little things, and not have to draw all that sequential art. Hi, Dot. And let's see. Hi, Beth. Beth, did you see I put your little girl in my book? Let me get it. In my Asian book. I put her in a little pocket. I think it was B. B is the one that suggested making a little pocket or using one of my little clear pockets. So I put her in here. So Beth Schuler makes these. They're adorbs. She has tons of them on her when she shows them all. Maybe y'all could, if you go over to her channel when she's streaming, you can ask her to show them to you because she has lots of them. So yeah, I got my Asian book there. All right, let's see who else has come in. I know Amber. I know I'm probably missing people. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me move all my paints because we're going to make painted collage papers today, and maybe turn them into art cards. The color of the month. I don't know what that is yet. We'll see what colors come out. So let's go ahead and unbox the scooter, the moped. So we'll probably have her on, or one of the girls. They're not always going to be me. Some of the other girls are going to be interacting on things. So here is, that's the handlebars. Okay. There's a helmet in here. A little helmet. And the little basket with the little dog on the back. A little dog on the back. See, Sensible Sista's the only one that has pets other than me so far. Although Annie, let me get her here, does have she has 2 gray cats. This is my daughter Annie in LA. She does have 2 cats that are gray. So we might have to give her some cats. And of course, y'all know me. I have the 2 white cats. And Janet has no pets at the moment, but there's Janet. And then Sensible Sista has, I don't even know if she actually has a dog, but I gave her one. I gave Sista a dog in the park. So there's Sista. And look, I tried to match little bracelets with everybody. Janet doesn't have any because Janet doesn't wear jewelry. Janet doesn't have any, but Janet does have her baseball cap from Monkey Island. So she does have that. I need to get her a sweatshirt. I have to find Janet a sweatshirt. So anyway, I got my girls, and I don't know who will be riding. And these come off too, but that's what holds them in there, right? So see, let's put the handlebars on. There we go. Do I need to twist it on or snap it on? There we go. Okay, so that makes it so you can move the Barbies around. There we go. And so a little dog in there. It's a little place for the dog to sit. To look out the back this way. There we go. Isn't it? Isn't it so cute? It is so cute. And again, I don't know who sent it. But yeah, and then the helmet. We'll just put the helmet right there for now. So yeah, look at that. No more red pants. No, we got to Janet does not no longer has red pants. We clarified that. That's not gonna stay on there. Let's put it on. Maybe the little dog can wear it until we'll just put it on the dog until until Barbie gets on there. So anyway, it's just so cute. Oh, what's this right here? Is this just some? Oh, what's in this little pack here? Let's see. This is some stickers. I bet. Does it have a? The bike has a kickstand. I don't know if this one has a kickstand. I don't see. Oh, it does. Look, it has the little kickstand, so we can stand it up. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, little fella. He's not stuck on the little. There's a little thing he can sit on. There we go. All right, let's see what kind of stickers we have here. I know, it's a cute scooter. All right, let's see. Let's open this up. What we got in here? Okay, I'm guessing that this goes. I'll have to look at the picture. Looks like tail lights. Let me look at the picture. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the stickers on the picture. Oh, here, it's at the bottom of the thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. It's upside down one way and then not the other. Okay, let's see. Got that. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. The little mirrors. The mirrors here. These go on the mirrors. Okay, so let's put that on. Put the little stickers on the mirror. I know this is riveting, right? But I'm having fun with my girls. Just having fun with my girls. Let's see, Darlene. Anybody else? Barbara E. Anybody else coming in? All right. So there's the little mirrors. All right. And then I think these are the tail lights. Let's put those on here. Tail lights. Or is it supposed to be there? Oh, let me look at the picture. There's two places it could. No, that's a vent or something. Let's see. Yeah, I got them in the right place. And then the other is, oh, it's her dashboard. Okay, there we go. All right, so then the tail lights. Tail lights here. And of course, I'll have to give the helmet some stickers out of Joy-san's book. Okay, so I've got the tail lights and then her dashboard here. Let's make sure it's not upside down. Does that go that way? No, it goes this way. All right. Oh, whoa. That's crooked. Come on, come back off. Come back off. Oh, maybe it does go that way. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Got our dashboard there. Okay. And then the little helmet. These little Joy-Con stickers are so tiny and cute. So I'm gonna have to pick something out of here to go on the helmet. But I'll search that out after a while. So yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice little little scooter, right? Isn't that cute? Let's see. Version of Barbie, the unruly Julie version of Barbie. Oh my gosh. So, and of course, I could dress them different and have them be different ones. You know what I mean? I could dress the girls, I could dress this one up different and have it be somebody other than me, but that's just the four I have for now. So, the scooter is amazing. So, whoever sent it to me, thank you. If I hope I didn't miss seeing who sent it. But I do appreciate it. And yeah, more adventures, more adventures for the girls. All right. So if Janet's driving that thing, now Janet probably have a golf cart on Monkey Island. She'd probably be driving a fancy smancy golf cart, right, Janet? Maybe she won't fess up to that. Hi, Fernando. It is a little messy sticking stickers on toys. Oh, you miss it, or is it a big mess? Okay, so now I'm going to open up the what do you call it? The Happy Mail here. Hang on, I stuck it in a plastic thing here. So thank you, Jill C. Again, I'm not sure if she said her last name, so I'm not going to say it here, but she sent all kinds of goodies. So let me kind of go through these real quick so we can get crack-a-lacking. So she sent all kinds of happy mail ephemera and things. So cards and just all kinds of little cards. Dreams come true. She just made all kinds of little cards on like probably cereal boxes. So just all kinds of little bits here, like little recipes and little cards and little paper pieces and all kinds of things that you can use in collage. Some paper strips, some painty papers, a lovely life card, some cutouts from different books. So thank you, Jill, for all the goodies. And then a whole bunch of postcards from Lake Tahoe here. All kinds of postcards rather. Lots of postcards. And Pegasus. And then this is a pop-up card. And then just different little, like a little book, cut out of made out of a magazine. We like to do that. So there's all those. And then she also made a junk journal that she included here. And then here's the card that she sent. And then she sent some Scientific American and some different pages out of different magazines, a stencil to cut out, all kinds of these papers from books, and then the little junk journal. Look at that. So got that all put together. Let's see here. Nice tag. I know, right? I know. Hi, Becky Kalura. You can't wait to see me on the bike. Well, you saw me on the bike. Oh, and the wheels come off. Now that would be my roller skates. That would be my roller skates, Becky. I did make roller skates. I actually made them out of some little white high tops. I made them some roller skates. So this is a bunch of different signatures for a junk journal. And it's just, you put whatever you want in it. So I'll probably make it a theme, some kind of a theme book. Like my other books are theme books. So I'll have to turn this into a theme book. And then more papers, just lots of junk, junk journal pages to turn it into whatever you want. So thank you so much. Thank you, Jill, for that's so thoughtful, and that's a lot of work. So thank you so much. All right, hang on, guys. I got to keep things together here because it gets out of hand if I don't. So I'll use her painty papers and her faux ephemera in that journal. So it's like all the same, stuff that she included. Okay, let's see what's next. What is next? Okay, I think I showed everything. Oh, wait, did I show this? Did I show y'all that? No, I didn't. I'll show magazines later because I want to get crack-a-lacking on this. So I do have a couple magazines, and I do need to finish this week. I did not finish this last week like I wanted to, but it's just sitting right here waiting for me to finish that. All right, I'm looking around. I think I've shown y'all everything I need to show today. Let's put this over here. And okay, let me check up on chat. Yeah, let me click on what Rachel said there. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Let's see, Devin. Barbie Adventures. I love doing the word bubbles. I like doing it's like making your own comic, but just doing your own one, one page with a couple of panels. But anyway, it's fun. Let's see, C&P. Okay, let's see. I guess I'm sure y'all got rid of the bots because Janet always says, you still see them, but we got rid of them. So I'm trusting that y'all got rid of them. All right, let me go back to IG. I wanted to show C&P did another something. And she and Lori, Painty Girl Lori, did some kind of thing together. Oh, let's see. Cat and paste. I think they didn't y'all do the same page or something? I don't even remember which one it was. But Cat and Paste has got some more awesome coloring on her page. So look at Cat and Paste. And then Lori, Painty Girl. Let's see if she's under Painty Girl or under Lori. Painty Girl. Okay. So, and I don't know if this is part, let's see. I don't know if this is part of the collab thing that they were doing. But anyway, so there's Painty Girl did this girl. So Painty Girl Lee, L-E-E, paint L-E-E at the end. Girly, but it's Lori. So yeah, so y'all go follow them. And oh, look at this, just popped up 4 minutes ago. Arlene. Arlene makes things out of all kinds of whatever she finds. She'll make something out of anything. So Arlene, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. So anyway, I guess that's all I got there to show. Bye, Colleen. Thanks for popping in for a minute. Okay, let's see. I know, me too, Tina. Okay, so now I know she's going to have to move. The girls are going to have to get back over here in a row so they're out of my way. And let's see what we can do. All right, so first I'm going to move I just pulled a whole bunch of colors. I got more colors, but I just pulled a whole bunch of them to have them handy right here. So we're going to, let me get the packaging crumbs off here. We're going to make a bunch of painting papers, and I'm going to have to move her because I need in these bags. Yeah, I know, Julia. So I do have her a little bed on the floor, so let's go ahead and pick her up. I know, baby. Let go. We're going to put you on your little bed. There you go. She's not going to like it as much, but we got to move on here. All right, so I'm also going to put down some paper because I'm going to paint. I don't want all this paint. I don't want it all over my new mat here. Fairly new. It's already starting to get a little stuff on it, but all right. So I'm going to take this down to keep it a little bit clean. So what else is going on with you guys? Janet, do you know what else you're just going to talk about the zine and show zines today? Or do you have another project in mind? Oh, there's Arlene. Yes, it's so cute. Okay, it's just kind of folded over here in my lap. That'll work. All right, so let's see. I'll probably zoom in a little bit anyway. So, yeah, she's laying on the bed. She's laying down there. Hi, Terry Barrett. Did I say hi to you? Janet says, I'm pretty sure that mat could be washed. Not with the, like I got alcohol markers on it, and those are not coming off. So, yeah. Not coming off, Janet. Just saying. All right, so how's the lighting look? Does that look okay? Should I zoom in one? Let's see here. We'll go ahead and zoom in one. That looks pretty good. How's that? Does that look, the lighting look okay? Is it too light, too dark? Is it just right? Okay, and you're gonna hear crunching. You're gonna hear ASMR stuff here because this is, well, let me try to fold it up because it is kind of folded around in my lap. Let's see if I can kind of tape this down a little here. Just so it's like not moving too much. There we go. All right. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Devin. Okay. So I got out a bunch of different magazine pages and a big pack of magazine pages. So what the idea of this is you first start by gluing down. Let me get out some baby wipes. Got all the paints over here. Just kind of keep shoving them down the row until we get to them. And let's pour out some, let me get something here just to pour out the, what do you call it, matte medium into. So I'm going to pour out, this is dried acrylic paint, which, by the way, if you use acrylic paint and you have a plastic, like this is a coffee lid, you can make your own acrylic skins. I don't keep them. I used to keep them and give them away, but I don't do that anymore. So we're going to just kind of, all right, so I'm going to pour out matte medium. I'll probably need more than that. I'll put the baggie back on. That prevents it from sticking, but I know I'm going to keep using it here this morning. So until we're done, I'll probably have to fill this up from the big jar to the little jar. All right, so let me get a paintbrush, glue brush. So my glue brushes are the only brushes I keep in water. They're the only brushes I keep in water, and now I only use them for glue. That's it. All right, so this is how we do it. All right, everybody with the tour? All right, so first I'm going to just pick, let's just start with this one because it's got lots of color in it, okay? So what I do is I first start, and we're going to make a bunch of these, and then we'll dry them and paint them. But we start by just putting down, and this is just some cardstock, probably maybe 110 weight, I'm not sure. And then you just start gluing down. It's best if you put the matte medium on the back and on the base, on the back of the piece, and over the top. That way you don't get any wrinkles. Plus, you want to take a gift card or any kind of card and smush it down. But I'm going to wait till we get a little further in. So I'm just going to put all kinds of, especially magazine pages. Magazine pages are the worst for wrinkling. But you know, again, maybe I'll just make one first before, so that you can see how it what we're the where we're headed. So you just cover it, and you can use different ones. I'm not going to use just this particular paper because I want to get some other things in here. All right, so before it dries, though, it dries pretty quick, so you want to kind of start smashing down to get the wrinkles out before it completely dries. And then you're going to have excess on the card. Just kind of wipe that off. But you're making just papers that are nice and flat. If you have any questions, put them in caps. You're clutching them out. I love it when you say that. Trust me, Julie has seen this. You know, I've known Julie the 12 years I've been streaming. She's seen this process one or two times. All right, so let's put one more little piece down here. And then we're going to get a different kind of paper. So it's a contrasting. All right, so now, and matte medium does get I mean, it's hard to get off your hands once it dries. So you want to kind of keep your hands as clean as possible. Let's see, let's turn that brightness down just a little. There we go. All right, hi Northern Lights. All right, hi Leona. Anybody else I missed? Okay, so now I'm going to move from that paper to just maybe, well, I'll keep some of this watch because this watch is that's a good watch. All right, so let's use some of this orange paper. And you're just really kind of trying to you know, fill it up. No real rhyme or reason, because it's all going to get cut up anyway. And it depends on what you want to use it for. Do you want to use it for your collage? Do you want to use it for art cards? Do you want to use it for junk journal? You know, depending on how big of a sheet you want to cut it down. Okay. So I'll make one just so y'all can kind of see where we're headed, and then we'll make a bunch. And I'll cut some up, maybe make some art cards or, you know, some giveaway cards or something. We'll see. All right, so you don't have to fill the whole thing because you're going to paint on it too. All right, so now I'm going to just get out the wrinkles. All right, so let's just do a test here. Hi, Painty Girl. Show one of your color book pages a little while ago. All right, so I'm going to dry it. You don't have to dry it completely, but I just don't want to get my hands on it. Does it sticky, Joan? No, that's why I love golden matte medium. It does not leave your pages sticky at all. At all. There's no stickage to it as long as you let it dry completely. If you use it in art journals, you have to make sure it's completely dry before you close your pages, because that'll stick them together if it's not dry. It's not cheap, but to me it's totally worth it. And if you draw the back, sometimes that helps with wrinkles too. Okay, so now I'm going to get out. I need a bigger tray. I really need my big tray that I like, but my big tray is hard to. Let me go ahead and get it out. It's a good tray to use for lots of painting, but it's not good for streaming because look, here's my big painting tray. But I can't keep this here and do my work, so it's got to go way over here, out of the way. And let's see, maybe I can do a little bit. Let's see. Maybe I can kind of, my desk is, look, let me show y'all right here. Look, there's no place for it to go. It's like right there. So let's straighten that back up. Sorry for anybody gets, I don't like the movement, but okay. So let's see what I want to do. I'm going to probably want some, don't want orange because, okay, let's go ahead with some. I'll put a little bit of orange and maybe some, let's go ahead and go with some kind of a teal color and black. So y'all know I like black as a base because you can do so much on top of it. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to put those 3 colors there. And y'all know I like to finger paint at least at first, and then we're going to do scrapey paint with a palette knife. All right, if y'all have any questions, put it in caps. That's where you're going wrong. I'm not sure what. You're not letting it dry, Barbara? Not letting it dry? 3 weeks later, it's still sticky. Oh, well, then I don't know. What are you using? I didn't see what you said you were using for your gluing. I didn't see what you were using, but it won't stick with golden matte medium. So I'm going to take some of the, move that over, take some of the black, and I'm going to just, and I don't care if it gets on the back. I mean, I just don't. So I'm going to just get rid of all the white paper. And you can put as much, background papers in there as you want before you start. And I know Janet loves this. I like to tease her. Okay, so I'm going to get all that on there. The nice thing about golden matte medium is when you have everything coated with golden matte medium, you can take a baby wipe and you can wipe it completely back. Look, I can get right almost back to the original page because golden matte medium puts that coating on there. All right, so then you can either do some blending with it, or you can leave it like this, which is kind of what I want to do because I'm going to use scraping. I'm going to scrape the rest. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm going to take my palette knife and I'm going to pick up just orange, and I'm going to do some texture-like stuff. No room. You can use this for collage bases, backgrounds. And I really don't like words there, advertisements, so I kind of get rid of that. Some blue. Then what you can do is when you cut these up, you can use them as bases for your art cards or your collaging or whatever you want. But it's the quickest way to me. This is the quickest way to make yourself some collage papers. It's a lot quicker than jelly plating. And I have those, and I do jelly plating too. But this is so quick to make painty paper. And you can make them whatever color you want. And the texture, what's nice about that is now, after it dries and we cut them up, which I'll do here in a second, you can then you can add more to it. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry this. Thank you, Tina. Oh, nice, Devin. You have the day off. And it's scraped on there pretty thick. So it takes a minute for it to dry because it's kind of thick. Yeah, we've done hundreds of these, especially back, when we did a lot of art cards, ATCs. And yeah, it's quick. It's quick to make artist trading card backgrounds. Of course, I'm not making ATCs anymore. I make my art cards a 3x4. All right, so now let me get my cutter out here. Okay. And there's a way to cut these out to get the maximum amount of your paper so you don't waste any, especially if you're doing an artist trading card. But I'm just going to do, let's see, I'll do 3x4 because that's the size of my art cards. And then whatever you have left, if you have little bits left, these can go. I have a bucket of scraps. And this is the kind of thing that will go in the scrap pile so that when I'm making other collages, I can dig through that scrap pile and pull things out. So, but these are the size of the art card. Oh, wait, 3. Doesn't look like 3. Looks a little big. Maybe it's just a perception of it. But anyway, so there we go. Now let me just go ahead and cut the rest of this up. So let's do this side. 3, 3, 3. I might be able to get 2 out of this. No, it's not quite 6. Okay. 3. And I got a piece left over of scrap. And you can look at what you want to keep. You know, like, do you want to keep some of this, whatever side that you look like you want to keep the most of. So there's 3 by 4. I'll keep this 3 by 4. Oops. And let's see what I want to keep off of this. Maybe I'll keep that. No, I think I'll keep that. Okay. So now we got these scraps. I'm going to put the scraps off to the side out of the way. And then these are the cards that I got out of that sheet. And there's a way to even get more out of it. So you can see here, look, I see a little city up there. This is like a door opening. If I want to make this into collages, like, let me grab a couple up here on the top without dragging my shirt through. So, like, if I have these backgrounds, depending on how much paint or paper you put on them, then you can turn them into whatever you want. Little worlds. You can continue. Just look at them for a minute. See what you see in them. See, this to me is a water line right there. It's like a cave in there. Let's see. Am I losing my focus there? I guess it's okay. So, and you can also do them landscape. See right there. It's a little part of the words there. Waterfall. And I don't usually like people in mine, but, you know, that one just happened to come up in there. So you see what I'm talking about to make some art cards? This is your base. And then you can go in here. Let's just play with one real quick. I don't want to take too long because I got my glue sitting here and I don't want that to dry out. So we'll do more details. We can do more details after the fact, right? But I'll use up some of this paint right here. So, like, this is like a little door thing here. So, I probably need some white paint too. Where's my white paint? Now that I'm adding details. And you can just play and doodle with paint. But, you know, take your time and use your, you know, just whatever you see. And don't be afraid to say, oh, well, I see this in there, but I can never paint that. Well, you don't know till you try. You don't know till you try. You can always do more scraping. Maybe there's some more mountains or some kind of hills or something else going on in the background. Can y'all see? Maybe there's a nice glow back in here. I got to clean my brush. Hang on. Maybe, you know, and y'all know I love me some bucket of stars. You can take your white paint. Where'd I put it? Where's the white paint? Where'd it go? Here we go. White paint. Water it down. Get a flexible, like these calligraphy brushes. If I can find one there, I'm not seeing. Oh, here we go. A flexible brush. And get some watered down white paint. Tap off the excess. And then wherever you may not want the stars or water spray or whatever, you can just wipe it off. So you can start to make a little world. Okay, let me clean this brush off and get just a little bit more of the white. Maybe there's a little bit of water splashing up here. But don't be afraid to look at it and be honest about what, oh, I really see this in there. But, you usually do that, and then you say, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't paint that. Well, no, you can't when you say you can't because you never will try. You know what I mean? You won't even try. So, and, then you can also get out your stickers, your collage, your little things, like you could put a little animal in here. You could put fish in here. You could put little, let me dry this. Get a pen. Hi, sister. How you doing? You could put little people. You could put like a little like I can just start by just making some little, little carrot people. Carrot people are this. Let me show you. That's a carrot person. And then you can add kind of arms. You can make them be moving different ways, But if you just start with the little carrot, then you got, especially if they're off on the horizon somewhere, you can start with little tiny people, like mulling around here or moving around, and maybe there's a couple different things going on. And then let that dry, and then you can just go in there with a tiny bit of a gel pen, little highlight. Of course, do I have a gel pen right here? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so then we'll just add a little bit of just something going on. You don't really see too much. It's just a little bit of something, just a little something, something going on. You can add color. You can do whatever you want. Maybe these buildings back here have a little more highlight from that big sun planet thing there. Maybe it's coming down. Maybe it's going away. Maybe you have a shooting star. Can't get it much closer. Doesn't want to focus. So you just build you a little world. Can't ever do anything as much. Okay, so anyway, my point is you can use these for making art cards, whether that's artist trading cards, which are 2.5 by 3.5, or using them like I make 3 by 4 art cards. So you can do that, and I've got lots of them, to play with. Or you can use a paper. You can take the whole paper or the scraps of the paper. And when you're building a collage, like a big collage, all right, let's try that. Show that real quick. Let me get a piece of paper. Where's my papers? Where's my white paper? Is it buried up under here somewhere? There it is. So let's just say you're starting with a collage. You're going to start with a collage, and you just want to start with some kind of a landscape, right? Well, then you can take... and you can start building a landscape. Let's see, do I want a couple like this? Maybe this way. Just kind of getting the landscape started. Then this one might be really closer. So let's do... so you can start building a little landscape here with your collage papers. And, there's never going to be two alike. There's never going to be two collages alike. They're all going to be different because you made the papers. Let's do a little step there. Make that look like that. Okay, this could be water. This could be, you could take your punch. Let's do a punch. Do I have enough left here? Well, if not, I'll just, yeah. All right, so there's a start of a collage right there. All right, let me see what's going on in chat. You know, maybe I'll just glue these down. So what I usually do, because this paper right here is, you know, cardstock weight. If I'm going to do that, I'll probably just use some tacky glue as opposed to glue stick, because this is thicker paper. So we'll just start this. My son loves this world that you made. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sister. That's nice to hear. How old is he? How old is he that he likes the worlds? And you can always squeeze some glue out on a thing here and pick it up with your finger or something else if you don't like touching it. I just can't imagine not touching my art. I mean, I know there's people that can't do it. That's fine. I'm just all in mine. I'm waiting to see how old sister's son is. All right, let's see. And I like to spread it out, really. It's ideally, you like to spread the glue so you don't get lumpy, bumpy glue. "34 years old, gamer." Oh, he's a gamer. Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Tell him thanks. All right. I do like my worlds to be, you know, imaginary worlds. I like them to be imaginary and also, you know, a little bit of surrealism to them. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Just making sure all this is nice and stuck. And so you can see I got to start here. And look at this. You're never going to be able to, you could never paint that. Well, I guess maybe you could, but, you know, to paint that from scratch with all that texture and everything to make it look like mountains and hills and everything else. Now, if there's any areas like where they're not really connecting well, like I got to cut that little point off right there where they're not connecting well, then that's where you can take your paint, which I'm sitting here letting my brushes dry out, and you can work it in. It is best to have torn edges if you're going to paint things in, because torn edges will blend much better than a cut line, because that cut line's a little trickier to try to get rid of than a than a torn edge. Hi, Markwood. Anybody else popping in? Thanks for being here. Make a little bit more of a hill, maybe right in there. And blending with your fingers, just a nice way to get things blended. But it makes it so that it's not so perfect. It's like when you use your fingers and get in there, it's going to just make all the difference as far as textures and dimensions and things like that if you have it all painted in. Blended in with your fingers. So let's just get some of those edges there. Maybe this cliff here comes up a little bit more. And comes up this way, and then maybe there's some texture. Let's get a little more texture right there. If you don't like it, just wipe some back and put more in. Maybe there's a little waterfall coming off of this. Coming down here like that, off that edge. Now, I do like this. I like that on purpose. That very hard edge right there. I like that on purpose. But you can do some water streaks in there. Or I like this like negative space aspect of this. So, let me clean my brush. Okay. Now let's see. A little white maybe. Maybe it's a volcano. But I'm going to add white, so it's not going to be. But it could make it, you can make it a volcano erupting and running down here. And the thing is when you do these things, your, imaginary world, you don't have to tell anybody what it's supposed to be. I like to let people just see whatever they want to see in my worlds, and however they interpret it, well, that's the way it's supposed to be, is how they see it. So it's whatever you see is fine, because that's what you're seeing from inside of you. And that's what I would hope that Salvador Dali thought of too when he was doing his worlds. Like, what do you see in there? Well, then there you go. That's what it is. So anyway, you get the idea. Here we go. Now see right there, that was a cut paper. See how it's harder to get rid of that cut paper than it is a torn edge. So it's best to have a torn edge if you know you're going to try to paint over it, or if you can't, just work it. Put another piece of paper over the top of it if you can't make it work. But there we go. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Let's see. I said hi to Mirkwood. Paula loves art. Darlene. Anybody else I missed? Okay, so I'm going to move on because I want to make a bunch of papers. So I want y'all to see that process. And, but I wanted you to see where, like where we were headed. We're headed to make, having these papers to use your papers to make collage, or cut them up. And they can be postcard size too. They don't have to be this small. You can make them whatever size you want. You can make them, 4x6, or you could just start with that whole page. To me, I just like using them more in pieces than as just using that particular paper as a base. But, you can do whatever you want to do. All right, so let's start piling up the papers, the cards. I got to find a spot to put them. Let's put them over there. Move the paint over. Move the sample to the side here till we get back to it. All right, so now I'm going to try to do 2 at a time. And again, we're going to start with, all right, let me clean my little brush here. You have to clean your acrylic brushes because acrylic will dry and you're going to be, it's going to be tough to get those cleaned out. All right, I'm going to throw this this baby wipe away. Move my pens, move things out of the way, and we'll get started with my gluing here. Now let's move the paint. All right. Making space. I'll put those clean papers on the floor. All right, so let's see here. My paint is crooked. Let's move this over a little. There we go. Sorry, guys, my camera got a little wonky when I moved it a minute ago. All right, there we go. All right, so sip of water. Hi, Jane. Let's move the punch. Move the tacky glue. Let's make sure that lid's on good because I don't want that leaking out. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. So let's go ahead and start with, just putting down the glue as a base. And we're just going to rip up papers. And again, if you want things, if you know you're going to do something in the blue family, or you're going to want something in, whatever color you want, then, pick your papers based on, some of the colors that you want. All right, like look at this here. Let's do a purple one. Look at that purple. And again, you're not going to be able to tell it was a purse or anything else. So just start tearing them up. Or you can have them already torn up and ready to go. Okay. But I do recommend putting the matte medium on the backs too. Put it on your base, on the back, and then over the top. And then scrape it down. And then keep your baby wipes handy because it is hard to get off your hands. You need a craft scrubby. And I am going pretty fast. I'm trying to get as much done as I can during the stream. It's kind of good to kind of do a little quick when you're doing this gluing down, but you don't have to go near as fast as I'm going. You don't have to do it that fast. Okay, so here's all the purple. Let's take the card and smash it down. Because you really have to do this, especially with magazine pages, because they will you'll just have a big wrinkled mess. You really have to mash it down. Okay? Like the purple? Okay, I'm going to move that to the side, and let's see what another color. Oh, there's a pink one. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just tear this up. And you can make your pages, your pieces as big or as small as you want. I think the smaller, though, you're going to have more detail. Okay, let's get off all that excess there. But you want to do the mash down with the card before it all dries. It dries pretty quick. It sets. It sets pretty quick. So you want to, make sure you mash it down. Mash down with the card before it sets. And overlap, so you get lots of different textures and things going on. Okay. And when you get excess, you can just wipe it off. And I'm really pushing down hard. Now, you have to be careful on some of the fashion magazines. If you mash down real hard, the ink can start to, come off of the paper. But you just got to depend on the magazine. Is somebody getting those bots for me? Hi, Hannah. Did somebody get those bots for me? Because Janet says I can't tell when you knock them off. When you knock the bots off, I still see the bots. So hopefully y'all got the bots. All right, so let's go ahead and let's dry these. Thank you, Janet. I need to put that new the new title of their name in my banned words, and then they can't post. But you have to get their exact name every time. If they do it again, I'll go open a window and go into YouTube and try to do that. It'll take me a minute, but we'll do it. Hi, Terry Lynn. Anybody else coming in? Okay, that's kind of dry enough. Now, do I want to add another color? Like there's a little bit of this gold here, maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and tear this gold one up. I'm going to just tear little pieces of the gold. Just to add some more. And, you know, like I like mechanicals. I like my watches. Maybe I'll do one with watches. I'll do the yellow on the purple, and then I'll do some watches or something over here so that you can see the kind of effect you get when you add something mechanical like a watch. So, okay, I got this one. So let's go ahead and move this over here. I need a little bit more matte medium. Hi, Judy. Anybody else coming in? We're just making collage papers and showing how to use them. All right, so let's move that over. Do this. So now I'm going to add some more layer of matte medium and just start gluing down some of the yellow. That's my sister-in-law. Checking on the hubster. And if y'all missed it earlier, hubster's over the virus, and he tested negative this morning, went back to work. So he's all good. So thanks for all your thoughts and prayers, guys. We both appreciate it. Now that that's all over, I'll get my Happy Mail out to you guys tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Now I'll just kind of do a little smooth out there. Now my card's getting pretty mucked up, so I've got tons of them, trust me. So I'm going to grab another one. Okay, the other thing you can do when you're painting is, I'll show you that too, you can use your stencils. I don't recommend using stamps unless it's 100% dry. Don't, I kind of just keep working until the paper's like what I want, and I don't mind using a stencil, but I don't want to get my rubber or acrylic stamps in there unless it's 100% dry. And then you can add, just depending on how much time you want to take with each paper. Okay, so now I'm going to hit this with the heat gun. And now my fingernails are getting goopy with the matte medium, so I'm going to take a minute to go and scrub some of it off with the craft scrubby, just to get some of the, thickness. So let me be right back. Just give me a minute. I got one layer of it off. There's more than one layer, and I'll have to get it all off. You're gonna have to take like fingernail polish remover. So I'm gonna not worry about it too much. I'm just trying to wipe off the excess. Oh, it got a little flashed out. Let's turn down the brightness just a little. There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. So let's see what else is going on. It's pretty caked on there. You know, let me kind of peel some of it off. Let's see. While I read chat. Let's see. Donna. Who else? Sorry, guys. It's really I'm peeling off as much as I can, and if it it is what it is because I'm working. I don't even wash my hands usually until I'm done, and it's really thick. But the craft scrubby helps, but I didn't take all the time to get it all off because I didn't want to just leave y'all sitting here. So, all right. So it's still on there pretty much, but. Okay, so let's see. Now I got this one. Let's go ahead and do the pink one. And what did I say I was going to do? I was going to do something else with gluing something else down. Oh, watches. Let's see here. Let me get a couple. Let's see. Let me get out my pack of watches here. Because adding something mechanical is really adds a lot of interest on your background pages. So let's just get a few of them out here. Oh, and leftover arches are good too. Let's see. There's something mechanical there from the inside of a watch. So let's see. That's probably plenty. Get one more. Let's get one more. I'm trying to just get, there we go. All right. This one might just be enough, just this big piece here. All right, so again, I have to get my papers and my wet paint over there. Let's put a layer down. I should have tore it up first, but I'm going to tear up some smaller pieces. Thank you, Rachel. All right, I think that's going to be plenty. Okay. All right. And you'll see how cool it looks when we cut it up. I'll cut these up to postcard size, just so you can see them a little bigger and you have a little bit more real estate to play with. And taking the time to put the matte medium on your base, on the back of the individual pieces, and over the top will really make the difference in the long run. So you're not having little things peeled up, wrinkling. Okay, I think that's good. All right, let's take our card and smooth everything out. And you need a good layer of the matte medium over the top so that your card kind of slides over it. If it's dry, you're not going to be able to mash it down. You need it kind of wet so that the card will slide over the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry these. Oh, that one's dry. Let's dry this one. All right, so this one, I'm going to bring my paint back over. All right, so I'm going to just start painting the edges again. Any edges that are torn that you want blended, this is how you can get them blended in. And if you get too much paint somewhere, again, you can move it around with a baby wipe. And I just use Huggies natural baby wipes. People do ask. Do a little blend in there. And you can have more than two colors, or you can have lots of colors. But I'm just kind of trying to show you just different ways, different things to do it. All right, so now I'm going to take I want to get some pink. Let's get some pink. I only picked one that hasn't been open yet. Let me get my little. So I don't know if I can cut that one open. Always make sure and shake unless even if you use them every day, and I use them a lot. You still want to shake them because the oils do separate in them. All right, then I'm going to get my palette knife, and I'm going to do a little bit of scrape. There's maybe a little white in there too, a little bit of white and pink, a couple of different shades of pink that way. Can y'all see okay? Am I moving? I know I'm moving quick, but I'm going to try to get as much done as I can. So y'all let me know if you have any questions or anything. Okay. And then maybe we'll take our white. We're going to have to water it down again because it sits here. It'll dry. It dries out. Water down that. Let's get our flexible brush. Maybe put some. Okay, let's just put that to the side. Clean the brush. Get it with the dry. Oh, thank you, Devin. You like where I'm slapping down? Thank you. Denise says, I can smell what you're stepping in. Devin's like, I can see you like what you're slapping down. Speaking of Denise, her birthday was over the weekend. And she went on, let me see if I can bring up, while I'm drawing, let's see if I can bring up my, I can't do it. Hang on. She went on a breakfast cruise thing on the lake, and she took a picture. It was so cute. Let me see. She posted it on Facebook, so it's not like secret or anything. Let's see, Denise. Search Denise. So there's Denise and one of her friends. They went on this cruise thing, but look, wait, it goes the other way. I'm queen of the world. You gotta know, Denise is only 5'2", guys. Denise is only 5'2", so I just thought that was so cute. Isn't that adorable? So I just share that with you guys. I know, right, Rachel? Okay, I think that's dry now. All right, so now let's move everything over so I have a little room to cut. Let me get my cutting board out. All right, now these, like I said, we're going to make these. Oh, thank you, Devin. Thank you for the super sticker. That's so sweet. If y'all don't follow Devin Rex for Art, you need to follow her and her new Digi channel. Devin Rex Digital, I think is what it's called. So go follow her on Instagram. And she has a YouTube channel. And she's one that does a lot of jelly plating excellently. So if you're interested in jelly plating, Devin does that. And now she's doing Digi. So yes, Julie, Dynamite gives us packages. So thank you, Devin. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that so much. All right, I'm going to cut these down to 4 by 6. So let's see. If I cut it 4 this way, then 6 I can get. No, I still can't get 2 out of it. It's just I'm thinking of a 12 by 12 sheet. So I can get, if I go 6, I'll have a big space left, but I can get 3 out of that, I think. 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I still can only get. All right, let's just go this way. Let's just go this way. Okay, and then I'll do, I don't want that one. I like this piece better. So, and we can, if there's a little bit left like this much, it's not quite a postcard, but I can get an ATC out of it. So I can get 4 and 3 out of this. Well, not an ATC. Art, that's 2.5 by 3.5. My art cards, I should say, which are 4 by 3. So I got to get a postcard, and so then let's see what I can get out of this piece here. Let's get down to a 4 by 6 plus a small. There we go. So I got 2 art cards and 2 postcards, and then this stuff, I won't save this, but like these, this can go in my scrap bucket. And I don't save everything in the scrap bucket, but I do have a bucket of scraps. All right, so let's move this. So you can see now you've got 2 postcard bases. All right, so now let's do a different option. So before you saw me somewhere paint one in a little bit and start painting a little bit of a scene in this one. I didn't do anything with these yet, but you can see you can take your cuts and you can either start using them as either an art card or a postcard and start painting in a scene, or you can take your pieces like I did here and start building a collage. So we started building a collage with the painty papers. And now I am going to, let's see. Maybe this or a couple sticker books. Let's do this. So I have a couple different books. Like I want to do an Egyptian journal. But so I've got lots of things in here, Egyptian. And then plus we've all got our sticker books. I don't have any place to put anything. I have no space. So we have our sticker books. So you can find something creepy cool in this one. Where's that little, look, this one has purple and pink in it. It's just a little, now the thing about these, I don't like the edges when I'm trying to put them in a collage. Maybe you don't care, or you can paint them in. So if I put this on here, I have 2 options. I can either paint it in, like go around it with paint, or I can trim it. I'm going to do the painty one just so I can show you. All right, so let's see. Let's put this one right over here. Oh, and the other thing, I really do not trust the glue on stickers, especially when you're going on top of paint. So I'm going to add some glue. Add some glue. Smear that around. Let's put that down. Just so you can, if you want a themed card or something, you don't know what to do. And then maybe let's see, one of these little crystals kind of match it a little bit. Now this one I could cut down a little. This one I could cut down. This is just a little technical to cut out. It's a lot, for me anyway, it's easier just to paint around it. But you can do whatever you want. Take a little glue. Do I want something pointing at it? Do I want something maybe right in there? Okay, maybe I'll put a little planet over there. I like this little here. Oh, one of these maybe I'll cut. I kind of like that one, just as the without the stand on it, just the planet part. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to cut this out as a planet. You could use the punch that I used earlier, the round circle punch, to punch you out, out of some of the paper or something, a planet or a circle. I mean, you all know I like space, planets, that kind of vibe. So I put a lot of it in my work. So, oh, thank you, Jane. Let me click on you. Thank you, Jane, for the super sticker. Jane's another one that she does. If you like vintage jewelry in particular, she does a lot of antiquing and shopping for jewelry. And so you'll need to, let's see, that might be a little big. Maybe I'll just go off the page. Maybe I'll have it kind of, let's go this way and have it. Scissors, where are the scissors? Scissors are lost. Let's get another pair, I guess, because I don't know where the scissors are. Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate your support. All of you guys that support the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jane. There goes nice, Jane. So y'all support the people. At least go check out their channels. Hi, Melinda. Anybody else coming in? So now let me show you this. I pulled a couple sticker books, and I'll probably do another one maybe out of Egypt here. Well, I don't know. I might do the Egypt out of the purple and the gold. We'll do Egypt on that one. Okay, so now what you got to do is be a little patient, because if you're going to paint around all this, you're going to have to be a little patient. Let me get a smaller brush. But it just depends on what you like, what you want to do, how much time you want to take on your piece. Let's get a smaller brush here. Okay, scissors blended into the top of that magazine. It did? Oh, there. If it would have been a snake, it would have bit me. That's the saying, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take some of this. Still have some pink there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint. This brush may be too flared. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to, instead of getting rid of, cutting that, which you could do, it just depends on which you feel like you're more proficient at or which you don't mind doing. Do you want to paint it out? Do you want to cut it out? Like I said, I cut that one. So I'm going to paint this one. I just want y'all to see options to build these cards. Maybe a little bit more going that way. And then I'll just kind of smear it in. I'll smear some pink around that one. So I just don't want a big, thick outline. So let me get rid of as much as I can. Then again, you can smear it, or with a baby wipe is probably the quickest way. Take your baby wipe and smear it in. It just depends on what you want to do, what you think. You want a theme, or do you just want an item? You can put as much in your little scene as you want. You know, you can go back and add some more pink. Let's do that over here. But you just got to play with it. You know, whatever it is that you've picked to do, you just got to kind of play. Make this a little rounder, maybe. Got that one. And of course, if you are using acrylic paint, matte acrylic paint, you can go back in with color pencil. Color pencil plays very well with acrylic paint. Oh, thank you, Lady Jan. Bean juice and postal fund. Top up. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. It will help. Thank you so much, Lady Jan. And hi, Sandra. Good. She's saying good morning. Uh, so thank you. Thank you so much, Jan. Oh, let's see. Who else am I missing? Lady Jan finally got her happy mail that I sent out a couple weeks ago. She said it was coming by Orca. And she got it in. So if you also, let's go ahead and dry this though before I put my Posca to it. And I'm going to clean the brush. So because I painted over some of my little, stars and things, I can go back in here with the Posca and add some more. Or I can, add some more, any kind of detail. So maybe the little handle there, this little one. Here's a little foot there. Add some little highlights to it. So my point is, add your paint pens to it as well. You can do that. All right. I love acrylic with pencil too. And maybe this right here, there's a star shine maybe on this crystal here or something. Something like that. Color pencil. Maybe a little more on the planet. Just, you can just keep playing and playing and playing with it. All right, let's see. All right, so now you see we made a postcard out of this. I still got two other little cards and another postcard out of that one sheet. And another thing you can do is you can start painting out things. Like if you don't want all this busyness, then go back in there with your paints and start just getting rid of stuff. There's just so much you can do once you have your start to your painty paper. With your painty paper. All right, now let's go ahead and do this one with Egypt. Okay, so now I'm going to do kind of the same thing, but I'm going to add, now if I add gold, let me say this, if you add gold metallic paint, which is fine, but you're not going to be able to use pencil over that because the gold paint resists the, what do you call it? Resists the metallic. But I think I am going to use this in here somehow. So let's see what we can do. This is like a leftover piece of a jewelry or a watch or something. And it was in the watch bag. So I am going to, let's tear it. Because tearing blends better. And I'm going to glue this down. Not sure. I think I will put it there because I'm going to cover up that metal. All right, we'll see how it goes. Lots of that medium here. Take my little scraper card. All right, let's see what else. Now, before I paint, I'm going to, instead of painting first and then adding stuff, I'm going to add stuff and then paint around it. Okay, let me see if I can go into, let me write that down, the exact way they have it. And I'm going to try to go into my YouTube settings. It's going to take me a second, guys. And let's see if I can block that word. Okay. Let's see. Hang on, I'm writing stuff down. Okay, let me go open another window. Hang on, guys. I can't see chat for a second. Let's see. Settings. Let's see. That's for comments. Hang on, guys. I'm looking. I have to go find it again, Not sure which one it's under. I'm having to look and look and look to find where it is. They don't make it easy for you to find it. Okay, hidden. All right, here we go. Hidden users. Let's see. All right, let's hide that one. Why isn't it letting me save it? Oh, good grief. Blocked words. Let's try this one. Hang on, guys. Okay. And let's see if we can block this one. Okay, we'll block that one. And we will block, that should maybe do it. All right, so let's save that. All right, let's see what that does. All right. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Let's see what that does, okay? Blocking some words. All right, now let's go ahead and do some, oh great. See, that's why I don't like this so close. Because it's like in my way. I have to have some place to put the paint. All right, let's dig through this one and see what we can do. Do we want a mommy? Do we want, what do we want in here? Let's see. There's a little gold guy there. Oh, here's another one here. And a cat. There's a cat there. Let's... All right. All righty. Let's see. Yeah, Janet, Zandra streamed yesterday, Sunday, showing her stuff that she got at the retreat. Okay, I got a fussy cut for me. I'm going to fussy cut this for a minute, guys. So Janet, did I miss what you're going to talk? I know you're probably going to talk about the zine. What are you going to work on today? Janet streams at 1. Maybe we'll get that cat in there too somehow. Are y'all getting anything out of this? Put him there. But I think I want this cat. Cut like an Egyptian. Oh my gosh, I gotta write that down. Cat and base. Cut like an Egyptian. Oh my gosh, that's too good. Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that's good. That was good. And that's C and P. So, which y'all, if y'all don't know, that when someone says something clever like that, which there's a lot of clever people, I put them in the. If I can find it here. Ah, here it is. I'm so full. My shelves are so full. I can't even hardly get to it. But my wingnut book. It goes in the wingnut book because we're all just a bunch of wingnuts. So we just open it random and stick it in. So this is years and years of stuff said like that. Oh, thank you, sister. I'm glad. All right. Very clever, C&P. Very clever. So I'm trying to show you all the different kinds of ways you can use your papers to build collages, art cards, postcards. All right. So I'm thinking I want him down here. Right there. This one. I want to hit that coming right around his head, just like that. Okay, let's see what else. Do I want something else in there? Oh, well, I kind of like that. Kind of like, but I'll leave what I got there. What else do we have here? Some little cartouche. Maybe we'll put that in there. Let's see. So how much do I want to? Do I want to paint some first? Do I want to? I kind of like that step like that. And I'll need some kind of a circle up here. Let me get my bigger punch. Bigger circle punch. And find something to punch. Do we want the Rosetta Stone? Do we want... I'm trying to find something in the gold. Purple and gold. Maybe she's looking out at him. That would be good, like right on the edge there. Do I want her there? She's a little big. I'm just talking to myself. Talking to myself. Maybe just a gold circle. Hang on, guys. This little ball's good. Let's see what else. I'm really looking for color, to tell you the truth. I'm like, oh, that looks good. Okay. All right. So I think I will go ahead and do some painting first because I want the edges black. So rather than having to paint around them too much, well, I'll still have to paint around them some. I can do some paint and then do some gluing. All right. Gotta go. Well, people have asked me, and I have shown the wing nut book before. Here's a problem with showing the wing nut book. It doesn't make any sense. None of it makes any sense because, just like if I showed somebody cut like an Egyptian, unless you were here, do you know what I'm saying? Unless you were here, it doesn't make any sense. Denise looked at it one day. She goes, none of this makes any sense. I said, I know, you had to be there. But I'm collecting them up because I remember them. Not every one because it's years and years. But, I've been here for them all. So I remember most of them. So that's just the only thing about showing the wingnut book. It just doesn't make any sense to anybody that wasn't here during that specific incident. All right, I'm going to turn this. Okay, let me get a fresh baby wipe. Or do I have one? No, I don't have one sitting here. Let's grab a baby wipe and do a little blending. All right. Get rid of some of the white edges. All right, that's a good start. And I'll paint some of this back in. All right. Okay, let's dry. It's a case of you had to be there. Yes, Julie. So I'm going to do a couple more pages, and I'm going to do a giveaway. But I'm going to just do the backgrounds and do the giveaway, and y'all have to finish them. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see. I want this right down here in this corner. I want the cat. Whoops. It'll be right here with its head right at that arch. Okay, so let's go ahead and smash that down. Anything hanging over the edge, you can just cut it off after you glue it down. Okay, so that I need a little bit more matte medium. Put this one right there. So this is one that I'm keeping as a full page, in case y'all didn't figure that out. Like the other one with the landscape. All right, so let's smash this. Dry. Yes, Rachel. All right, let's trim. So bucket of stars. Write that down again. Then I can paint in some more and also, paint more stars if I need to. But right now I want to get rid of some, like the cat here. Don't want any stars on them. Okay, now dry again. Thank you, Dad. The stars do take a minute to dry because, it's just a swatch of paint. So, but now you can start playing and building in your world. Let's do a little bit of gray here. Not that gray, lighter. I want to get this arch in here. And this is where you just take your time and start building, painting in your world, whatever you want in here. You want more stars? Do you want planets? Do you want nebula? Don't forget your color pencils. Let me grab a couple of those too. I gotta see the arch here. And I want behind him to be. But this is the part that takes the longest, and you want to spend the most time. It's the details when you do something like this. So yeah, after I do this, I'm going to paint a couple pages and cut them up into art card size and do a giveaway. Then y'all have to make your own. And I would like it if y'all made you one and send it. Don't send it back to me, but send it to somebody else, either in our group or another group or whatever. But just share it out, Don't really like that tangent right there on the ear. But let's see if I can bring it down a little. But this to me is a fun part, painting in different parts and, getting rid of certain things and making things. I don't know. I just like building these worlds. But, you got to kind of take your time to do it. All right, so let's just start there. Do I want more down here? Let's see. I think I want to cut into here. And again, if I'm covering up any stars that I might want, I'll just put them back in with either Posca or another splatter. Thank you, Leona. I'm not going to finish it because I could spend an hour or more just doing the detail. But I just kind of want to give you all the ideas. Okay, so now let's see. I think I want some right in here. And probably down here. All right, so let me dry this and I'll show you a little bit with pencil. No, let me do a little bit more right in here. All right, let's dry this. And see, I'd fix that arch and make it a little cleaner. Same thing up here, you know. I'd take a little more time. I think I do want to do one more thing. I think I want to do cat's eyes. And put some stars in those eyes. Okay. All right. Get a couple colors here. All right. Let's see. Let's get some purple. It's too red. There we go. I want this purple. And maybe a little bit of yellow. And maybe a bit of that green, bronze. Where's my bronze? Rachel. No, I don't think that's it. It's close, but that's light brown. I want bronze. The bronze has a green to it. Oh, is that it? I think so. No. I might have it pulled over here to the side. I think I do. Oh, here we go. All right, so let me sharpen these real quick. Always, Jan, always. Okay, now I do need black. So I'll work on this for a couple minutes. More paint needs to be happening, but I want to show you that you can fix things here, you know, with pencil, as long as it's not on shiny, as long as the paint is not metallic. Yeah, same thing. Sometimes you got to turn it upside down to see the correct. All right. But what I wanted to show you is now I'll take the purple. And again, if I cover up any stars or anything, oh, I need white too. If I cover up any stars or anything, I'll just throw some more in, either with a paint pen or splattering more. So I'm just going to do what I call nebulization. And really, you don't want to rush this either. You kind of want to take your time. And maybe I want a little bit of, where's my brush here? Now you got to make sure that's dry before you try to put pencil over it. And see, I haven't even worked down here where the cat is. But I want to do a little bit here. Okay. A little bit of light. And then my Posca. Well, I guess, let's see. Oh, thank you, Debbie. And I'll put a few extra stars in here. And any place I covered them up, if I want to put more, I can put more back in where I've covered up. But I want a couple in the cat's eyes. And this little ring, his nose. And I'll add more detail too, along the. Let's see. Maybe a little purple. Could add some more planets and some more other stuff, some more, star shine and some other things. But I really want to finish it before I decide a lot of those details. See, I'm kind of working my way down. Hadn't done anything down here yet, just mostly up here. But I might put a extra highlight arch. Maybe I want some other details in here. Don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I like to, take my time, but I think you get the idea of where we started, right? How we started. I might want to star shine right on the cat. If I do that, though, see, I haven't really decided if I want to add any kind of color, or anything to the cat. Do I want to have the cat have a little bit of a glow, maybe? Maybe the cat has a little bit of a glow. Maybe a little around the eyes there. Something like this. And then maybe no, I need that. Something like this. Maybe a little purple in there. Bring that purple in. Maybe just a little bit of yellow. Okay. Okay. Hi, Shelly. So there's a start. Again, I haven't done the background here, just kind of up there. But so let's review. So this one we started with the collage base, and then we took out of a theme. Then the other ones we took and added on top. We added on top of the cut papers. These we haven't done anything to, but there's, postcard and art card size. So there's those. Then this one we cut down and added a little bit of paint and like a door and arch, which this can end up being more, wood like. We can make this more detailed up there, but painted this in, painted some little tiny people in there and a little bit of water splash there. And so we started with just, like this. So we did those. And then took some cut up pieces and started building just off of a blank sheet of paper and built this up to start doing a scene with our painty papers. So these are just different ways that you can use for painty papers. All right, so now I'm going to make a couple more and we're going to do a giveaway. So let me try to make some space again. All right, so let's make two more sheets. We'll do a couple more giveaways. All right, let's move all the pencils back into the, there we go. The paint, the glue, the scissors. Gotta make some space. All right, so we're gonna make 2 more and cut them up and give them away. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go. Here's some turquoise and star stuff. That looks good. We can do that. That can be one. And what else? Here's a blue. We could do blue or pink and blue. What do y'all think? Oh, there's a red and blue. This I like that pink and teal. So let's do these. Okay, so we're going to do one with pink and teal, and we're going to do one with light and dark teal. All right. So first we're going to get rid of all the, the ads of time. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut them up, tear them up first, so they're ready to go. And then I'll do a little paint on it, and then the rest is going to be up to whoever gets them. Okay. I really want to cut. I'm just going to go ahead and cut those white edges off. I could take the time to tear it, but it's going to take me a minute, and I just want to get rid of those white edges. Okay. You can't tell me you can't do this step. All right. All right, so let's start with this one first. I'm going to need some more matte medium. All right, so I'm going to put down, my brush is starting to crust over here because I haven't kept it in water. So we'll go ahead and do this, and Hubster come home for lunch, so I'm going to go fix him something good since he's back at work. Took another test this morning. It was negative, so he's feeling much better. And thank you guys for all your prayers. I still missed what Janet said she was going to do. Hi, Jasper. Anybody else I missed coming in? Thank you, Shelly. I missed again what Janet. See, it's already starting to wrinkle. Those papers I laid down, they're wrinkling. So I need to get this stuff glued down and start mashing. You know what I mean? Start mashing it down with the card because it's going to wrinkle if you don't. Go that way and go off the edge. Okay, so now I got to get that card in here and start, getting your wrinkles out. So, and if y'all had Happy Mail coming over the last week and a half, it's sitting over here waiting for me to go to the post office. Plan on going tomorrow. And everybody at Hobby Lobby will probably be happy to see me because I didn't go there either last week. Talk about the zine swap. Okay, wait, let me click on you, Janet. Set up the beast for August, and then I don't know. Are you going to show how to fold and cut the zine and number it? Janet, you want me to show that as well? Janet's doing a zine swap. If you're interested, you need to get with Janet on Instagram or during her show and let her know that you're interested in doing the zine swap. So I can show y'all how to cut one up and start one, and Janet will probably do the same. All right, but let's finish this and do our we'll do a giveaway. So I'll get all the way around the edges here. I have one of Janet's zines sitting over here. Although for me to touch her zine with these hands, she's going to cringe. Oh my goodness, is she going to cringe? I will be scrubbing my hands with the craft scrubby for a few minutes, and also fingernail polish remover to get the matte medium off. This one would probably make a pretty flower, a floral garden. This page, because it already looks like a floral garden. Yeah, we used to make these quite often when we were doing more art cards in ATCs. There we go. Okay, let's smooth out a nice layer. You need it to be wet so that your card will slide over it. Okay. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. PM Art Studio. That's Mariah and I never know which is which. I'm so sorry. Mariah and the mom and daughter. I get y'all confused. Hi, Tori. Okay, so let me bring my paints back around over here. We'll do one at a time here, and I'm going to show you another little thing you can add. You can do stenciling, and PM Studio sells stencils too. If y'all are interested in stencils, maybe one of y'all could put PM Artist Studio's link up there. All right, so let's see. I want a little bit more of this color and a little bit more. What did I need? You don't need a lot. Where's the lighter teal? This color, and I got some white still there. And then let's do this one. And then let me see. Do I have something here I can use for? Here we go. This will work. Okay, so now, first off, I'm going to do, and I know I'm going to do it with my fingers, but you can do it with a brush too. I'm going to pick up both the teal. I'm going to pick them both up. Okay, so see how I got like a lot, and I'm just kind of, I'm not mashing it in. I'm kind of gliding over, just kind of gliding over the images. Okay, I'm not mashing it in. I'm getting both colors. And you do this kind of the same thing with your palette knife. Okay, I'm just doing it with my fingers instead of the palette knife. Okay, now I I will, let's trim off this little bit here. More down here. All right, now I'm going to take the palette knife and do a little bit of white and the light. Well, I'm trying not to get in that orange, but I keep dipping in there. Try not to get into the orange. All right, so now I got a little bit on the palette knife, and I'm just going to kind of, you know, selectively. There's orange in there. I don't want the orange that. I mean, I don't mind a little bit, but I don't want the big orange dot. Okay, so just even giving you more texture. Okay, let's get a little more paint. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. And then maybe to have some contrast in here. Let's get some black. So now I'm going to take the black, a little bit more, and I'm going to take just any kind of, you can use a paint lid or whatever. Just going to kind of roll this in here. Okay, then maybe this little one here. Pretty crusty. Let's see what happens. Okay, now let's dry this. And we could splatter it too with stars. Or not. All right, so since it kind of is underwater-ish, let's go ahead and do some water. Like instead of it being stars, it would be water spray. So where's my little bucket? It's gone. Where'd it go? Where's my little? Here it is. Might be watered down enough. All right, let's get the little brush, which I don't see. There we go. Okay, so now you can imagine that this is like undersea instead of outer space. And it's still not dry. I need to dry it a little more. Okay, more baby wipes. Dry. And we'll cut it. Nasty Janet. It's not quite dry, but I think I can cut it. So what I'll do is, let's see what I can get out of here. If I can get out 2 postcards and 2 art cards, then I can give 1 postcard and 1 art card to 2 different people. So let's try that. Let's try 4 by 6. And then this one is 3 by 4. So there we go. So there's 4. Give this to one person. It's not quite dry yet. So, all right, then let's cut another 4 by 6. Now this one won't be quite, this will just be a little leftover, and then I'll cut one of these down to a 3. I might be able to get 2 out of here. 3 by 4 and a 3 by 4 out of this. This side better. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Get all the leftovers here. So one person is going to get a postcard and 2 cards. One person is going to get a postcard, 1 card, and the scraps to make something else with. Okay? How does that look? Let me see. Let me turn down the brightness just a little, I think. How's that? Well, I don't know. It's pretty accurate there. Okay. So I don't want to lay them, I don't want to stack them yet because they're still a little wet. Let me just dry some more. Let's just dry. And I'm not doing anything on the backs. You have to do your own backs. No, I don't really swap them. I just give them away. Mariah, or whichever one, I don't know which one you are. But we are doing a zine swap at Janet's, and I'm going to show how, you might already know, how to cut down a zine and plan a zine. I used to do hundreds and hundreds of swaps back when it was ATC, Artist Trading Cards, which are 2.5 by 3.5. I used to swap those on Yahoo groups for like 4 years. That was before I started streaming, though. And now I've been streaming for 12 years, and I don't do swaps. I just give them away. Okay, so there's that little set. Okay. And here's this little set. All right, now let's make, I want to quickly make the others because that'll give us 4 giveaways for today. So there's 2 right here. Let me set those over here. Now I want to do the same thing with this one, just different colors, okay? So let's see what we can do here. Let's get some more pink. Let's get a couple pinks, and I need a lavender. Okay, so some more pink. The dark pink. And some lavender. I don't have that pulled. Here we go. And maybe just a little bit of that teal in there. Okay, so there we go. Those colors. So now which way do I want to go? I think I'll just do the same thing, the finger thing here. So I'm going to pick up the 2 pink and the 2 pinks, and then we'll do with the lavender, we'll do the palette knife. Okay. I'm kind of doing a kind of a swirly kind of thing on this one. We got more of a movement going here. Okay, like that. Now, palette knife, and let's get a little bit of the purple in there. I think one of the tricks to doing this, that if you think you can't do this, the paint is very thick. This is very thick. I'm not watering it down. I'm not just dabbing it. It's very thick, and that's why it takes a minute to dry. Okay. So you can't really tell, but I'm not scrimping on the paint. So, all right, let's see. Maybe let's do something with that blue, but what could I pick up with, let's just take the back end of this here. I just want to kind of put a little bit of just a little bit, not much, just a tiny bit of the teal around. That's good. Okay, so now let me hit it with the heat gun for a second. Okay, now it's going to do the splatters, which you don't have to do splatters on everything, but I just kind of like it. It gives it either a water effect, a star effect. It can be a lot of different things, but it also kind of brings it, makes it kind of more, the whole piece kind of cohesive, so that when you're cutting it up. Okay, there we go. All right, a little bit more dry. We'll cut this up, do a giveaway, and then I'll do a quick little zine. We'll show you how to do a zine, cut one, and then we'll all head on out so I can fix Hubs for some lunch. Malibu likes the little bed I made her. I showed you the picture a minute ago. I'll take another one. She's got little toys too, like let me see here. Hang on. Oh, camera. No, that's photos camera. Zoom in. I put her little blanket down there so that she would not be up on the table. And she's utilizing it. See she got a little toy fish over there, another little toy there. Okay. Okay, that might be good enough to at least cut it here. See what I can get out of it. All right, let's get a 4 by 6. So we'll get a postcard. And then what do I get out of this? Can I get 2 out of this? No, I can get 1. So let's see. 4. There's a way, guys, that you can cut these up and get a lot out of more out of them than I'm doing. Oh wait, I meant to be 3. Okay, so there's 1 and some of the scraps there. All right, let's see what I can get here. I want a 4. Let's do some 3s here. I can get 2 3s by 4s and 1 4. No, it's going to be less than it's going to be a little bit smaller, but it's okay. We'll do a 4 by 4. We'll just do something different. 4 by 4 and 2 3 by 4s. Like this side better. And let's cut this off. Okay, so there we go. So we got some different sizes and all these scraps We'll go in that one. Okay, so we got, let's take them off of here. Okay. So, and this is a hot mess. Let's go ahead and, I'm done painting. So let's go ahead and take this up. And guys, let me put my brush back in the glue water. And this can all go in the trash. All right. Try to save some of this for the next time we do a paint session. Fold it this way. There we go. All right. So let's see what we can do here. This one's pretty crusty. I'm going to throw that away. Okay. And so this one's not quite dry, but there's a postcard, an art card, and some. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. We'll do this will be 2 different internationals. Then we'll do 2 different US. That way it's just easier, right? All right, so let's see. Let me put these away. All right, let me make some room here, guys. Because I want to still show the zine. Okay, so these are going to be international. Let's do, got to get back in camera frame. All right, so this is going to be international number 1 set and international number 2. So it's going to be the first 2 people closest. That's a little flashed out. Let me turn down the camera lighting just a little. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do international first. So the international is gonna get the pink sets, and the US is gonna get the teal set. It's just no reason. All right. So here we go. Waylite, type in go. International only. It's going to be the first 2 people closest without going over to whatever random.org gives me. Let me get that. And I'll stick in a couple butterflies or something. I'll give y'all some little something else, stickers or something to work with. Okay. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. It'll be a surprise. Okay. So let's see. Let me get over to random.org. Okay. Wait till I type in go. 1 number only. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Live chat. The first 2 people, international, the closest without going over, 1 number only. Okay, 1 number only. All right, wait till I type in. Okay. International. First 2 people closest, and I will throw in some butterflies or, some stickers. Some kind of stickers in there. Right? Oh, baby girl, so cute. So sweet. So sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, you heard me. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Yeah, she's upside down. She hears me talking to her. Okay, get your numbers out. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Get your number in. All right, here we go. First 2 people closest to 34. First 2 people closest to 34. Let me get some envelope. And I'm going to get these. I'm going to the post office tomorrow. Okay, 34. First two people closest to 34. All right, let's see what we got here. Scrolling back, scrolling back. Terry Brett has 33, so Terry Brett's going to get one of them. Let's see. All right, Terry Brett. Who else? Terry Brett and Tracy. Okay. But which Tracy L? Okay, so I have both of y'all's addresses. Tracy L. Okay, so y'all don't have to send me your addresses because I have them. So I don't want to. These are a little. Still might be a little wet. I don't want to mess them up. Okay, and I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw in some stickers and a couple. Some other things too. So there we go. All right. So Terry Brett and Tracy L. There's those two. All right. Let's set those aside. We'll get those ready for in the morning. All right, now we're going to do US only. USA only. And we're going to do two more. Y'all have fun with them. Make something fun. And send it. Don't send it back to me. Send it to somebody else. All right. So now we have these. Got that set and this set with some extra bits. Okay, so this is USA only. Wait till I type and go. One number only. First two people closest without going over. One number only. Okay. Now she's on that painty paper. Well, I'm glad I flipped it inside out with the paint where our covering here. Okay. USA only on these two people, first two people closest without going over. We'll get you some painty papers to play with. Painty plain papers. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get your numbers in there. 2, 1. Okay, here we go. First two people closest to 58. 58 without going over. All right, let me scroll back. I see a 53. Let's go back. There's more on the US, so let me hang on. First two people closest. Okay, Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck got 58 on the nose. So Aunt Beck gets one. And I do have Aunt Beck's address, so she doesn't need to send it. Okay, and who's the other one? Who's closest to 58 without going over? Shelly Castile got 58. Shelly, you will have to send me your address. And I think I got that right. Y'all let me know. Did I get that right? Aunt Beck and Shelly Castile both got 58 on the nose. Okay, Shelly, here is my email. Here's my email. Send me your address. I do not share your address with anybody, not even the other mods. And I don't put you on a mailing list, so nobody gets your address from me. Just saying. So, but I have Aunt Beck's. I have the other girls, so I don't need theirs. But Shelly, I don't think I have yours. Okay. And I'll throw in some butterflies or some other stuff for you to play with. And then you can paint the backs however you want, because you're going to have paint on the backs of them because they're painty papers. Okay, so there we go. So now let me quickly show you how to fold a zine. So thanks, guys, for playing, and thanks for, yeah. All right. It's the first two people closest, Jasper. The first two people closest without going over. And those were the two people that got it right on the nose. Okay, so there we go. Don't be confused. All right. Northern Lights might need to refresh, though. I think Northern Lights is way lagged. All right. So let's see. Let's get a piece of paper here. I don't want this cardstock. That's what I was using to make those painting papers. I got to get just some regular paper here. All right. So this is how you're going to make a zine. A zine is a little miniature magazine, and they're called zines. Here's one of Janet's, and this is what hers look like. And there's different ways to make zines, and different folds and different configurations, different sizes. But when we do our zine swaps, we all do the same zine, one-page zine. So this is essentially one piece of paper. Okay, so it's one piece of paper just like this, a standard 8.5 by 11 copy sheet paper. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to make one, but Janet will get into the details of the swap on it because she's the one that's hosting it. So she'll get into the details of how many to send, self-addressed stamped envelope, all that. I'm just going to show you how to fold one. So as you can see here, so what you do is it's very easy. You fold it like this, so you can see how we have fold like that. And we're going to fold it in half this way. Okay, now I'm going to open it back up so you can see. All right, so I'm going to fold it back this way. Now all you have to do is just fold to the middle and do it neat, you know. Fold to the middle, and it can be either this way or this way because you're going to open it back up. I'm going to show you. Okay, so now you folded it. Did everybody get that? So essentially what you're getting is 8 little squares. Okay, 8 little squares. And there's different ways you can cut it. I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife and cut in the middle. All right, so you can see where it's cut, just down the middle 2. Okay, down the middle 2. And I'm not even using a ruler right now, but you probably want to use a ruler. Okay, cut down the middle. And what you're going to do is now you're going to kind of pop it up like that. So that's kind of like, hi there, hello. And you're just going to want to fold everything together. Okay, it's all going to fold together when you do that. Okay, it's all going to fold together. And you've got you a little zine. Now, the trick to the zine is you think, oh, okay, so I got this done. So now I'm going to open it up and I'm going to do number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not how it's going to work. Okay, so you got your little thing folded up. I want to show you what it looks like. Make you a sample. Make you a sample. Zine puppetry. Yes, Devin. So make you a sample one like this. And again, look, I didn't fold it that neatly. I just want you to see the whole idea. This is the cover. This is the back. The cover will just, that's page 1. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like after you make it. So here's 2, 3, 4, and you can make little, pencil marks in the corner, 5, 6, 7, and the back, which is number 8. All right. Now here's the reason why we do that. Because when you open it up to work on, or, to make it, look. See how it's laid out? It's not laid out anything like you think that it should be. Here's page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the same thing with Janet's. You see how some are upside down, all different ways? But when you fold it up, you see? Did y'all get that? They're all laid out straight once it's folded. Okay, same thing here. We're going to fold this back up. Cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Just do a couple and put your numbers on them. Put the numbers on it while it's folded up. And that way, if you want to go to work on this, you can work on your cover, you can work on the back, and you can work on them individually without having to go, oh, which way does this go? Wait, I'm confused. If you have them like this, or even if you just put a little pencil tick in the corner, but make sure that you have it going the right way. Like down here, you want to have 6 and 7. You want them going the right way. And then the same thing over here. You can have your 2, your 3, your 4, and your 5 down there. And you can do it lighter, but make sure you're going the right direction. Otherwise, when you fold it up, you're going to have half your stuff be upside down. All right, did that make sense? Well, it takes a little bit of practice, Pam, but you can do it. I'm confident in you. Yes, exactly, Arlene. Teacher voice has arrived. Rachel, you can do it. You can do it. And you know, if you feel more confident, you know, drawing a little something on there, you know, but just having the numbers on there, I'm telling you, just make you a sample one like this. Make you a sample one, and then you have it at the ready. So when you're making your real one, you can refer back to it, open it back up, look at it, unfold it, play with it. You can do it. It's not that hard. It really is not. All right. So do y'all have any questions, comments? I'm looking around, see if there's anything else I got to do besides wash my hands for 10 minutes and take fingernail polish remover to the, because there's no getting that off my nails. Fingernail polish will be ensuing. Fingernail polish removal. Okay, so let's see. Do I have anything else? That's a note for tomorrow. Don't need the tape. Don't need this card. Okay. Any questions? I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you all that gave super stickers and super chats. Did you hear I said that? Super chats? Janet comes on in about an hour and 15 minutes. Let me click on her name so y'all can see her channel name. Here she is right there. Janet M. Young. She comes on at 1 Eastern. She comes on every Monday. I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Again, thank you all for the prayers for Hubster. And he recovered and went back to work today. And so far, I have not had any virus. So thanks, guys. I'm glad y'all had fun. And hi, Domestic Fox. Anybody else I missed coming in? I do go and back and scrub through the chat at like Monday night, Wednesday night, or the next, Thursday morning or whatever. I do scrub back through the chat to find new people, see if I've missed people, try to find, go follow. As long as you have content on your channel and it's, hadn't been 10 years since you posted. If you're doing any kind of content, even if you have just a few followers or whatever, I will follow your content as long as it's artistic content and you post. You gotta have something there for me to look at. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. Thank you to my mods, Picola, Snapdragon, Julie Topaz. I know your last name's not Topaz. Janet, Tina, and I'm missing somebody. Tina, Janet, Picola, Julie. Who am I missing? Now I feel bad. Who am I missing? I know I have one more person, don't I? I always think Rachel as a mod. She might as well be a mod. Rachel might as well be a mod. But I don't ever want to put pressure on her, so, she's practically a mod, but I don't ever want to put pressure on her, and if any of my mods never want to be a mod. Yeah, I said Julie Topaz. So anyway, I'm mod incognito. I would probably make her a mod if she ever wanted to. She does mod over at Janet's, but I don't, it's a lot. It can be a lot to, when you have a lot of people. We always have over 100 people, and it can be a little bit of, getting, doing what. So there's only 4. Okay, 4 cat herders. Okay, Julie. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you over at Janet's, and y'all have a blessed day. Again, thank you all for all the prayers and thoughts, and we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.